What's going on, guys? It's Nightmare Say back with another What If video. Today we're going to be doing part 7 of What If Naruto and Deku were brothers. So, cue the intro. Alright, so before we get into the review, we have something to say. So today I'll have a surprise guest, Sammy Senju. He's been a good friend from the time that I joined this beautiful What If community. So let's start with the recap. So where we left off last time, Naruto and Neji were just fighting. Naruto didn't want to fight, but he was forced to because Neji made fun of his brother Deku almost dying, and that's where Sammy's gonna pick up.
Hi everyone, it's Sammy Senju, and today we are on Nightmare Zay's channel, and I'm going to be covering the written exams. Now I've heard that Sasuke has the 3-to-Moe Sharingan, and Deku has 70% full cowling, and Naruto has flying Raijin. So, I think Sakura's pretty smart, okay? And would put a Naruto's flying Raijin seal on the back of her paper. And obviously, Naruto's gonna do, Sakura would let Sasuke put Naruto under a genjutsu when he looks back for help. And in the genjutsu, they will tell him to write his flying Raijin seal on the back of the paper in really small, and then to switch papers and to switch them back, because I'm pretty sure you can do that with flying Raijin. So then Sasuke ends the genjutsu, and then pretty much what happens. Oh, sorry about the background noise. I'm actually in a different setting this time. But anyway, so Naruto, he will do the flying Raijin thing. He'll switch through papers, and then after he's done analyzing, Sakura's paper, he'll switch papers back, and he'll write down the answers. Now Sasuke would put Sakura under a genjutsu, and Sakura would tell Sasuke all the answers, and Sasuke would copy them down, and Sasuke would copy them down, and I just realized Sakura isn't there. Wait. Anyway, and then Deku, you know how he has 70% full cowling? That means he's gonna go super duper fast, okay? So pretty much, he's pretty opposed to cheating, but I think, since he's not really a ninja type person, he's more of a hero, I think he would eventually cheat. Go against his moral standards. So pretty much what he does is he just turns up the power all the way to 70% full cowling. He finna bounces around the room, and pretty much what he does, he copies the answer of those tuning that were in the test for the people to cheat off of. So then he would remember their answers and he would get a 10 out of 10. Naruto, since I don't think he has the best memory, would get a 4 out of 10. Sasuke's gonna get a 6 out of 10. And let's just say that Naruto, actually no, that would be the end of the written exams. Except for the final last question, question number 10, that Ibiki, he would ask them, question number 10. Naruto would still do the same thing. I think Deku, because he's pretty self-conscious, I think he would not quit. And I'm pretty sure Deku is on Naruto and Sasuke's team. But either way, if Sakura is on Team 7 and Deku's just there, because, he's Naruto's brother, then I would say they all pass. And Ibiki wouldn't have this funny moment when he said, wow, I just passed someone with 0 answers. And then he laughs to himself. But that doesn't happen this time. So anyway, I want y'all to subscribe to Nightmare Zay. And subscribe to me. That'll be really helpful. And anyway, see y'all.
Alright, so now it's my turn, I guess. So right after that, they walk into the second exam room. So they are given a heaven scroll and they need to find the earth scroll. So Naruto, Sasuke, and Deku, since they're all very, very strong in this timeline, Sasuke, so they don't even need to do any work. Sasuke puts the genjutsu on one kid that he sees with the earth scroll, and then he'll just walk right to them. So right when they were right by the kid, the kid just started walking right to them. The kid's group was like, "Where are you going?" He's like, "I'll be right back." So then he just dashed off. And then he gave Sasuke the heaven and earth scroll. And Sasuke and Naruto and Deku were like, "It's too easy. All right, let's go, guys." And right when this happened, Kibito then jumps out and say, "I have an earth scroll if you just come with me real quick." And then he was like, "We already have an earth scroll, so have a nice day, I guess." So then he gets mad. And then that's when Orochimaru comes. So Orochimaru then tries to fight and give Sasuke his curse mark, but right when he tries to bite him, Naruto then uses a flying Rasengan mark that he put on Sasuke's hand just in case there's any danger, and then he jumps right by him and he kicks Orochimaru's neck off of his head, and then right before he can use the jutsu, he uses our Rasengan and hits him right in the chest with it, sending him flying. So right after this, since he used right after he got hit, he used his jutsu so he can really heal and come back to life. So Orochimaru then got mad and sent his snake on Deku. And Deku was like, "This will be easy, boys. I'll be back in 1 second." So then he was like, "Full cowling, 70% shoot style." So then he went to full cowling 70% and he dashed so fast. It literally took 4 seconds. And he literally obliterated the snake. And I'm gonna say that when he was doing this, a black vines like things came out of his arms and wrapped around the snake's neck and then slammed it to the ground. And then Naruto's like, and then Deku's like, ah, what's happening to me? And then Sasuke was like, look at Deku, what's happening to him? And then all they see is black whips coming out of his arms. And Deku was like, what is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? Someone help me! Someone help me, Naruto! Sasuke, help me! So then, since they're all strong and they're all worthy candidates for the curse mark, Orochimaru tried to bite Deku in the neck since he really wasn't in control of his powers. But Deku grabbed on to Orochimaru's neck and swing him away. And then the black would suddenly disperse while he met the original, one of the original users of One For All. He was like, hi kid. He was like, who are you? And he was like, don't worry about that. All you need to worry about is that you have my powers and I want to train you to use them properly. And he was like, okay. So then in this timeline, I will make whenever he gets a power, it's going to go into the user that has the power is going to go in his head, around where his 50% half of Kurama is. So then he calms down and says, we'll be talking soon. But right now, you need to go and complete this. So then he turned off Deku's uses the black whip, and then Deku fell to the ground and collapsed. So then Naruto picked him up and like, come on Sasuke, maybe we could be the first ones there. And they actually were beating Gar's team by 5 minutes. And so Gar got very mad. He was like, I am not number one. I am not number one. And then he went to Shikaku. Since Naruto was just way stronger, he actually tightened Gar's seal, a trick that he learned. And Gar then calmed down. He was like, whatever you did, thank you. He was like, no problem. So then the rest follows. They all pass. And then that's where we are going to leaving off this part on what if Naruto and Deku were brothers. Make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe to Sammy's channel, which will be in the link in the description. Alright guys, have a great day. Peace out.